Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back up here. Say thank you, guys, for everything. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the coffee. Appreciate the coffee. Coffee is good. Um, yeah. You guys seen this picture, or you somehow in your life you've seen it. But this picture is going to trigger a lot of things in the next few days. Particularly talking about uh, this meeting of the moon and the sun, but later on, the moon is going to be united with, guess what? Venus, both Lilith's, and the South Node. Okay. And here is right now that kind of like if you look at it into this picture, the one represents the sun, the other represents the moon. You're guessing who is who, right? The authority, and they're sitting there patiently, moving nice and slow, and the intuition is turned back and there. And it's like, yeah, what is this universe? Why did you put me through all this? What is it that going on? And with that is going to be this realization. It's time to talk. And this is going to be trigger this wisdom, because the moon, it's going to go through this ending degrees of Leo, the beginning of Virgo. And this is a one of that wisdom is going to come. It can be working like that. And what is that did when this couple did all this? Imagine this is your grandma and grandpa, and your mom and dad, they're the same way. Are you gonna do it the same way? And this is kind of like is gonna be this message for it. It is about time to learn and talk for the divine walk. For it to heal those patterns in there, and that's what the new moon is gonna be about. I just made the new moon report, guys. It's going to be helping you a lot. It's got a lot of wisdom in there. Okay. Suggesting you to go ahead and listen to it but this is what actually is going to be the day of the energy. The moon, the intuition is going to be turning around, and it's going to be like, what is it going on? Until realize that no matter what, is the sitting in the same bench. There's going to be a time to learn and talk. But who's going to be talking to the intuition, right? Who's going to be telling all this? That is going to be that deep, deep transformations for the divine. So with that being said, up here for it, I'm going to be going through the day, and this is what it's going to be look like. Talking about this moon that it's right in here, and that's the sun for it. And as you see it at 7 o'clock in the morning, in there, the intuition and the Mercury there together, it's about the healing, right? But Mercury is currently divine energies with Saturn, which is the moon is going to be seen at those limits, those learnings. Imagine these old couples, all their life they've been acting like this. They didn't learn a lesson how to go through it, the hump, to the situations, not to turn it back when it's hard, but to go ahead and have the talk that keeps the divine from within. And that is going to be these messages in there to the intuition from Saturn. That is going to be this tremendous part that when you get in the morning, you're going to get it. But the sun is looking for what? For the divine missions to get into this divine situations, these divine energies that are about this. And as you see it, the sun is sitting in there on that picture as you see it. It is about, yeah, I'm patiently wait. Do you really patiently wait? Or you are actually sitting on that bench and you're like boiling from inside? Is like, man, this growth, these limitations, these situations is in there. But sooner or later, okay, the moon is going to be joining this. And that is going to be the only option right there. We are talking about those divine energies from Virgo towards Aries. Why? Why is those important, those divine energies between Aries and Virgo? Healing myself, self-healing. Right? Those are personal signs. They're not from Libra into Pisces when you're dealing with others. No. Those are the personal sign, the personality from within yourself. So with that energies for the moon is going to be moving towards to it. Here is that turning around is like, universe, why do you put me with this? What do you make me within this? And it says right away in there to have the courage and the strength to go ahead and heal. But heal what? Your attitude. Where does your attitude come from? Where does the situations come from? Why are you turning the back of the person who is next to you in life? What happened in there? Because some of the people got separated to those intense energies, which is they're still coming in. We're talking about Mars and Venus and Neptune and Saturn and all those limitations, right? You all felt it. Those energies. What did you do? You still mad about it? Or are you going to be finding something? And this is why this new moon is going to come in. And again, you're going to be understanding it, what it's coming. Well, in the next hour, you see what it's coming here at Libra. The true Lilith, it's speeding to go into Libra. She's going to be meeting Venus. Venus is going to meeting the mean Lilith. And the mean Lilith is going to be together with the South Node. Are you going to review the past? The past of what? Are all the feminine energies together? All the feminine energies there together. The truth deeply from within you. The darkness that it's hiding within you, that you were wondering why you're doing it, where this is coming from. The love that it has to comes in there. What happened to the past within the love. And guess what? The moon is going to be going there. So this is going to be a 3 generations of the feminine energies that are coming together. You're going to be finding out what is in the past for it. Hi, Andrea. Thank you for coming in. And yeah. So I'm assuming you say I learn a lot for it. And hi to you. And this is a Ayakrumba. I don't know what is that Akrumba means, but if you can explain, that's going to be good for me for it. It is what it is, right? So here is that energy is going to comes in. It shows you here he's going to be dealing with this. And what is it here? That is a midheaven. Oh, you're going to find out when a Mars comes in there. When a Mars comes in and T-squares the knots, usually Mars creates the biggest nightmares, but now he isn't Cancer. He's just going to put the things in its place, or he's going to be really destroy things out of place. So it's always going to be with you, but also Mars is going to be going a lot of things in there. A courage, a strength. It's going to be some crazy test with all this. So in the next hour, what we're seeing it here is that the ascendant of Libra, which is the moon, is going to comes in at some point, is going to show you with Mercury how to heal. Yes, through communications. The basic things that it's needed is communications, not turning it back. Okay, and those communications, they're going to be showing up the courage, the strength, the power, the growth, the maturity. And that's how the things are healed in there. There is a lot of intense energies for it, but if you went over the hump, now you're understanding the purpose of the intense energies. Those purpose of those intense energies, they're challenging you to grow. Not to go and mess around, not to go and acting like a victim, not go ahead and have a pacifier in your mouth and it's like, oh, I'm a little baby, need some baby heating. Okay? It's challenging you to grow in the spirit so you can have a happy life from spiritual point of view that comes in and manifesting on the earth. Okay? And some of you acting on those energies, those lower energies in there, but it's probably show you, if you look at it deeply, the areas and concerns you need to grow and mature. So the next hour, that is going to be very, very powerful moments of the moon is going to be arriving here. These divine energies with Uranus and Neptune for it, this is going to be in quite a bit coming again. But at the current moment is you're going to be seeing the visions of what is coming. While the inner work is going to be focused with what? What did you do within yourself? What kind of wisdom you are going to gain? You're going to be like, okay, I need the wisdom. What kind of wisdom I need? I don't know what kind of wisdom I need. And you're going to find out what kind of wisdom you need in the next hour, because in the next hour, this is where the inner work is going to be. Heal, grow, have a courage, but don't fight the universe. You can't fight the universe. The universe creates all this. And you're part of this universe. So might as well be acting like you should. But how can I put my act? Learn. And this is what the intuition is going to be getting at with these communications. What causing this? What is this? Why are you acting like this? What's happening within those? What is all this situation? Because we have to go. We need to go somewhere. Where you need to go? To the north. To following the path of the destiny. And this is what the authority is waiting for. And you're going to be it's going to be a great situations is in there. Great things are coming for us. All right. So talking about the next hour, yes, of course, if you have something at Scorpio, you need to look at it into your own darkness. But from the darkness, you rise up. The question is you're going to be rising up. Okay, you're going to be rising up and put this emotional side away. Put the pain body away. Put the hurt, the drama, the trauma away. What's left, it's going to be there. Right? Your spirit, your soul, your power to get up. Your power to stop acting as a victim there. Okay? It's time for you to mature and become wise. And this is going to be that energies of like this, because the more you remember about the wounds on the past and so on, the more you get hurt, because you don't let it go of the pain. But where the pain is in your mind, that can affect your body. And now, since the moon and the sun is going to come in together on Virgo, you're thinking that you're going to fix the body and everything's going to be okay. BS. What you need to heal is the reasons why it got sick in your body. And that it's coming from where? And it's coming from your thought process. You made yourself sick. And this is going to be one of the full moon. It's going to be coming and join this Neptune here in Pisces. And once you're understanding this, you're going to be, this is what I need. I need a new beginning. I need to stop making myself sick. Okay. All right. So talking about the next hour, this is going to be the past review comes in of what happened in the past. And this is why those triggers of Mars is going to be start coming in. Mars is still going to be like, oh, same story, same situation, different person, but it's the same thing. Oh, it's you, not the person. And what usually this immature of Mars comes out, it's there. Guess what it does? It points out all the crap and all the situations towards what? Towards the person on the other side, across. Wow, the whole story it is to learn how to get alone together. And right now, the moon is going to be pushing forward to go ahead and meet the sun. The ascendant that is going to be at Sag is going to be teaching you and shows you like in their authorities like, hey, Stop acting small. You have divine situations. You need to find that divine walk. You can't be just sitting there and enjoy the silence just because someone put you in the silence. You see, that's what the silence turns into ignorance, and then the ignorance turns to something even worse, to hate, and the hate turns to suffering. And that's what it is. And seeing it in there, it's coming, that wisdom that is going to come to you. And you're going to feel it, that wisdom, by the end of the day. All right, so here it's coming, this day of the expression. You finally decided, you snapped on it. You snap it off of all these energies. You're snapping all this, the midheaven, the inner work. It's okay. It's the relationship. We have to make it work. We have to talk. We have to find the courage, the strength, the power. The midheaven, the inner work, is going to be working with Mars. Very powerful energies that it's going to be in there. Ascendant, it's very powerful. Fire energies, it's kind of like a get the fire up. But don't overburn. Don't become like a volcano because you have something that someone doesn't understand. Opposite side is that someone is you too. You don't understand how to talk, so they can hear you. Boom. It's not only the other side. It's also you have to look within yourself in there. But are you good listening? Are you listening to reply, or are you listening to understand? Intuition is going to teach you everything. It's going to be good. All right, talking about the next hour, the work has to be done. Of course, that cardinal changes has to be made. You can't just be kind of like from A to Z and you skip all this. You find it later on that if you skip what is between A and Z, oh, you have to go back and learn it. It's called retrograde planets. They're like, oh, so you arrived there, you got everything, and you think you got everything under control. It's the same thing when you go to sleep with the person you love and it's like, oh, they're yours. Oh, they're not. This is why after you have all these butterflies, all those 3 months in there and so on, you have an intimacy time and so on and so on. I'm talking about physical intimacy in there. And you think that everything is so all set. No, it's not. No, it's not. So lots of things has to be changed, transformed. And that transformation is coming. You need to work within your shadow. As in midheaven is at Scorpio. Those kind of like energies together with Mars, these divine energies that go towards Pluto. And now from the ascendant, it shows up that the moon is going to be start receiving these things that needs to be changed, these things that needs to be transformed, these things that is need to be fixed. And what it needs to be fixed? Here is what it needs to be fixed. Relationships. Right in here. Oh, you're gonna see it at the new moon at Libra when that comes up here. Oh, you're gonna see it. But you're also gonna see it in about a few days when the moon is gonna comes in and join up here. That's gonna be trigger a lot of processes. But those processes is all depending of your personal chart. What do you have in Libra? What do you have in Virgo? Where are they falling in your chart? Okay, where they are falling off. All right. Okay, talking about the 7 p.m. Energies up here, the moon is going to begin to move into this energies for the ascendant is at Aquarius opposing the moon and Mercury. And it's like, I don't want to talk and no change. But guess what? Who is responsible for the change? Uranus. Oh, you don't want to talk to the universe, right? And the universe says, well, I'm trying to give you a message across the point. You missed from B to Y. You only have A and Z. What is the rest? What do you need to do? Strengthen your muscles. Do the things that you need to do. Your spiritual muscles. The spiritual muscles are built from the soul speaking to your spirit. So the soul gets these energies of height that it comes in, but they come from the spirit. Where the spirit gets ignited? From the spirit in the universe, as the Holy Spirit in the Bible. And that's what you need to change. That's how the biggest change has always been done. If you have been awakened or spiritually active, you know exactly what I'm saying. All right, talking about 8 o'clock up here, as you see the moon here is going to be very, very active. Passing through the limitations, divine energies are coming in there to say the things that he needs to be say. Mercury is joining all this. Expressions. How are you going to be expressed? How are you going to talk? How are you going to communicate? You might not going to communicate it today. You maybe choose to be mad and just walk the walk. There's kind of like a walk when you walk with the person next to you, but you don't even say a word. Why? What is wrong with you? You have these energies of, I don't want to talk, I don't want to communicate, I don't want to say anything. I don't. Wow, the spirit says, like, make that, let everything out. Go ahead, communicate. It's going to be properly. And you're going to see when the new moon comes in, like it or not, you're going to have you have no choice. Kind of like you put it with no choice. Because the choice has already been made. You just don't accept it. You just have to find out, why did you make this choice? Why you are here? What is this things? And this is going to be a very good realizations in there. All right. Talking about 9 o'clock p.m. In there for the moon gets her energies with Neptune. Those divine energies that begins to flow. The proper healing begins with the, as like at the end of the day, you have to heal this. You can't just be all the time being this, I don't want to talk, I don't want to communicate, this universe and this madness, right? And here is this divine energies that comes in from Neptune. It shows you, you know, how you look in there. And 10 Neptune is sextile with Pluto. And guess what? Pluto is in divine energies with Mars. And giving you that Mars sextiling the moon, the power and the courage in there. We need to heal this. We need to work on this healing. And this is why the moon is speeding up towards the sun. Maybe not today, but tomorrow for sure. All right. Here is what I was talking about. By the end of the day, you're going to have those divine energies towards Mercury, towards the moon, towards the sun. They are coming. They are talking to you. Now you're getting this powers. Is like, don't matter. I have to learn how to forgive. But I also have to see, where is this coming from? Okay? Where is this silent treatment towards me and then towards others came from? And this is why when you get your intuitions with authority, you're going to be walking towards your new self. The new self that you've been working and building for a while. For you to take this new road, this ascension. And there. And here is 11 o'clock energies for a lot of divine energies towards both intuition and authority. They're both is going to get the messages with them. They're both going to be understanding all this. But they're going to be pointing out where the problem is. The relationships right in here. But before you fix the relationships, what do you need to fix? Your own self. Okay, your limits, That authority that says, I don't want to change. That stubbornness inside of you that I don't want to change. How much did that harm you in your life? It's the same thing like that lady, I don't want to change. Why are you mad about it? Who is mad about it? The little child, the unhealed wounds, the unprocessed emotions, the immaturity, or whatever it is. But imagine that your daughter picked up that energy, and then you as a daughter, you have the same energy and passing into your kids, and now you're realizing that. And this is what you need to work. This is what the part of this family karma comes in and the surfaces in there. Because both Lilith is going to come together right in here. And guess what? They are standing on the way. But who can change this? You. You change that transformations. You do that new energies, these new age energies. They're coming from Aquarius. They are the one who reconnects from all this debacle. Have that exit line to create this beauty for the divine path that comes towards you. All right, guys. Okay, that's what it was, the Asto-Gravitational report for today. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. And come back here for a more astrology and wisdom that helps you in your life. Appreciate you and thank you for watching. Beloved guys. Andrea, thank you for the messages up here. If anyone have a questions, you guys ask. If you're not, let's share the love and the light. And I'll see you. Talk to you next time. Beloved guys. Thank you, Andrea.